over one. That doesn't necessarily work either
Yeah,
because
man. It don't.
I've trust me, as somebody that's done that probably more than often
It don't.
in my past life, didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. It never worked for me. Actually,
That's
I ended up fucking up another person. I ended up fucking up some more shit that I shouldn't even be fucking up.
still caught up, man. That's what
That's a fact.
Usher's song. Usher's song
That's
caught
a
up.
fact.
That's
I'm
what it
just
is.
gonna bring. I'm
Still
gonna bring
caught
this
up,
in.
man. Stop it. We both know what you are.
I would recommend that you probably want to walk the fuck away and just get the fuck away from that shit. That's interface. Like,
It's ass and titty, and that's all I see. How do you want me to approach you?
You want a real nigga.
I can't ask her masculine things just like she can't ask me feminine things. But why hate on us? We just out here trying to get your game up. That's all. That's all.
Side account
That's crazy.
for your emergency fund, your escape fund. So you couldn't even help when the nigga was hurt. That's why I say you need to find the one that really loves you, because at any time, a lot of women are trying to escape relationships. They're only there to because they can get taken care of. They don't got to do much.
Security.
Get the fuck out of here. That's just crazy.
Get the heck out of there. Get the heck out of there.
Out here.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Things is crazy. What up, world? We are back with on another Sunday with another Get Your Game Up episode 305.
Yeah.
I am your guy, B.A. for real 100, and I'm here with my brethren.
I am the highly blessed Capo the Don, aka Capology Facts. We are here, people. Hey, subscribe to Get Your Bars Up Media. Subscribe to Capology Facts. And in the meantime, go over there to Capo Reacts and subscribe over there. Matter of fact, get your bars up. Get your bars up reacts is over there too. Go subscribe to that over there too. You know what I mean? It's all love over here. Hit the like button. It's free. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It is really free. So we're here, episode season 3, episode 5, 305. You know what I mean? For y'all people that were like, 305. You know what I mean?
5 shows.
Right. We are here. And I'm shit. How you doing, BA?
I'm good, man. This week actually went by pretty fast. I feel like we did the last show we did was like a few days ago, and it ended up being a whole other week. And it's a lot of stuff going on. But how about you, Mr. Six Flags? How we doing?
Man, look, first of all, my back is on fire. Okay. I would never, ever ride that damn Screaming Eagle again. I'm not riding no wooden rides ever again. Ever. I'm too old for this shit. And the kids was hurting. This is not my 15-year-old. The little kids, they had some like 8-year-old girls on behind us and shit. And you know what I mean? With their parents. And they was all fucked up too. Everybody was fucked up on that ride. We didn't understand what was going on. But
that ride was fucking up kids and adults. That's what you're saying.
Oh man. That's why I said that motherfucker need to burn that shit down, man. Six Flags, get that. Hey, Six Flags across the country. Burn that bitch down, man, or smooth it out or something. Hey, y'all put y'all staff on there and ride it and tell me, put a 6'5" guy. Man, I can barely fit in it. You know what? Anyway, my St. Louis trip with my son was good. You know what I mean? This is the first time him being in St. Louis, going to Six Flags, visiting the Arch, and things like that. So it was a good time spending time with him. That was my highlight of my trip. Just only thing I wanted to do was spend time with my son, take him to go do, some father and son shit and eat some White Castle. You know what I mean? I don't ask for much. I'm a father. I don't ask for much. You know what I mean? But so yeah, the sentiments was the same on his side, except for the White Castle. You know what I mean? He just spending time with his father. Yeah, I mean, it was good. I just got back about 2 my time. I drove 3.5 hours. I was like Speed Racer, boy. I was you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I got here and it took the car back, man, and now I'm sitting here with my brethren right here. Get your game up, Ep.5. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying some refreshments, and we about to get into it. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I took some
Yeah.
medicine, which is this crown apple for this back. I'm about to go to a chiropractor. I'm telling you, that shit is. Man, go ahead, let's go.
Yo, so shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and X that's viewing us at this moment. Wherever you are, make sure you hit that like button. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, definitely hit that like button. Why? Because the content is dope. And I know y'all are here for the vibes, and I know y'all are here for the stories and the current affairs and events that are happening right now that have been that man, people be exploiting themselves. They don't give a damn. They just want to be seen. Is
Yes,
that kind of crazy, Capo?
yeah. I mean, it's not crazy because we in the era of let me show the world my stupidity and then get mad when people talk about you because you're on the internet being stupid and going to jail and all this other weird shit that y'all out there doing, man.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, the real world is going on while y'all stuck in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Red
yeah,
pill, blue pill, bitch. Just saying.
yeah.
Which one y'all gonna do, man?
It's crazy because I mean people have always been that way, but people used to do it to to get monetized. Like they would monetize what they're doing. You feel me? Through
Mm-hmm.
viewership, etc. Get a check somewhere, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, wherever. But now people are just like, no, like I don't care about the money. I don't care about getting paid and possibly having another stream of income. I just want people to see my life. I just want you to see. I just want you to see what I'm doing because it's cool. It's everybody else is doing it, so it's cool. Let me try to stroke my own ego and get somebody over. To me, that's a little different. I guess I'm not saying anything's wrong with that because I'm not judging anybody, but it's a different time. I'm not used to. I'm not. That's not my era of
Man,
life.
people like the like drama. We're humans. Back in my day, I used to watch all that drama shit, the toxic black shit, the bad girls club,
Oh,
the
love
love
and
and
hip
hip
hop.
hops. You know what I mean? The basketball wives just to see the bitches fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I used to watch the Doge in that. We was excited like, oh, whoop that bitch. That's when I was younger. I was in my trauma stage.
yeah,
Once you work your shit out in your trauma stage, a lot of that shit is just gonna be like, you know what I mean? You can't help but see it on the internet. We'll talk about it, but I don't let that shit affect me in one motherfucking bit anymore. You know
yeah,
what I mean? I don't watch that shit no more. You know what I mean? That shit is just that brings a different type of energy in my life and I don't want. You know what I mean? I need my peace, man. Let me
yeah,
walk around with my peace, in my peace, with my peace. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I got a clip of a young lady. I guess she is documenting a situation that she had with one of her casual lovers, and it's interesting. Like it's an interesting situation, but I actually, when after this video plays, I definitely want your opinion on it because it sound a little crazy to me, but it may not. I just may be being too harsh on the video or too harsh on the young lady for what she's saying because it didn't make sense to me. But without
Mm-hmm.
further ado, y'all about to see what I'm talking about. Let's see.
You better not say nothing crazy. I'm a snap. I'm telling you that now. I'm a snap just like my
Hey,
back snapped on that ride. Nigga.
now it's supposed to be loving and passionate. Like, what? Hold up. Let's play
Okay, go
this,
ahead.
man.
Push
Let's
play.
play this.
Push play. Let me turn this up, man.
This is the most romantic thing a man has ever said to me. I was in a short-term, casual relationship with this man. Our intimacy wasn't like anything I'd ever experienced at the time. And one night, I invited him over to do what we did best, but it took more of an emotional turn. We're on my bed, laying down, facing each other. I started to tell him about my past and how dating had been very up and down for me, and that prior to him, I was SA'd. And when I told him, he just listened and pulled me closer. And I started to cry. I look at him and I say, "Where have you been?" He pauses and says, "I'm sorry I'm late." Oh my God. And I just floated home on a cloud. I immortalized that moment and turned him into this. "I'm sorry I'm late" was your response when I asked you where you've been. You're the first to give me goosebumps on my heart before my skin. This is the most romantic thing a
No disrespect. I'm not laughing at the essay part. Essay is horrible. But the way this is a casual relationship, and it's okay to vent to anybody and everybody you want to vent to. It's your life. It's your prerogative. But what else is the guy supposed to, like, what else is this side piece or this whatever type of ninja you got on you? What else is he supposed to do? Of course he's supposed to sit back and listen. If any woman talks about essay, they're gonna sit back and listen. They're not gonna just be like, all right, shut the fuck up. That's no. Not many men will do that. But Capo, what is your opinion?
I mean, I feel the same way that you do. Like, men that has understanding, and we do have sympathy. You know, what I mean, we have emotions, and we have feelings. We have, we understand when that shit happens, which I do hate, because then I'm uncomfortable.
Yes.
Because it's really nothing you can really say at that point. But only thing I can say, man, I understand that. But if she would have asked me where you been all my life, or wherever she said, I'm like, what do you mean? Where I been? You know what I mean? I would want to know what she meant by that. And then when she explained, then I would have told her what I'm saying now. Like, it's not because don't get it. I know I gave you goosebumps with my answer. I even know your pussy got wet. I know you probably want to fuck me right now, but it's probably not the right time. But don't now you're gonna get emotionally tied to me because of that answer you've never heard before, and the reaction you just told me that happened to you when I said, "I'm sorry I'm late." But that was fire though. He was, but
That was player. That was player. It
that's
was
player,
on his end of the whole situation.
right? Is she still with him?
I don't know. But the way that she came off, she said, this is just a casual thing, and it's in my heart. And you made a spot in my heart a moment that's never gonna go anywhere. So you mean to tell me when she done doing these side missions with the guy that she just expressed herself to, when she done doing that side mission and that casual relationship ends, which majority of them do, and then she ends up finding somebody who claims to love
Not
her and
him.
be with her. That's not him.
Not the guy that said, "I'm sorry I'm late."
She's when she opens up to this other guy about being essayed and going through this other situation, she's gonna forever have this other dude in her heart while she's still trying to figure out who she really want to be with.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm looking. I don't know.
Let me give you my other. Let me give you Macahos's left foot answer. Shit. Let me just keep it. Let me.
Interesting.
I be damn. We about to talk about SA after we just had sex. We about to talk about your dating experience after we've been kicking it and we've had sex. That's not the right time to have this conversation. This conversation should have happened day one. date one. Not we in the bed. We just got through blowing your back out. We still
Interesting.
after
Interesting.
we like we're stupid anyway. At that time, like man, why are we having this conversation right now?
And it's just so we won't mess up. Just so we won't mess up the
My
bag.
bad.
Just so we won't mess up the bag in this particular situation with this young lady, because like SA is horrible. We're not here to make fun of SA. No, if you need help and you need a therapy, go to therapy. None of that. But when it comes to this type of situation or whatnot, we're going to tell you what you want to hear. Because if we don't, and we tell you, I'm not trying to hear none of that, it's going to throw off the whole vibe, and it's going to be some uncomfortable feelings in that type of situation. And I'm just saying. And it's different if she was saying this with somebody that she was actually with, that she was like dating, her boyfriend, fiance,
And they
husband.
got together. They're in a relationship, a love and committed relationship. Yes, BA, talk that shit.
But this is really one of your side niggas, or one of the niggas that's on your team that you're casually hooking up with. Double V salute, Queen. That you are casually hooking up with, and you're opening up and expressing yourself to. And like I said, I'm not here to judge anybody who wants to express themselves to the whole world and to they side ninjas or they side chicks or anything. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. And
no. Double V salute. No. We
Lil
gotta
P
rephrase that. We gotta rephrase that bullshit.
Women are. I mean,
Hell.
women do the
If the
choosing.
woman, okay, I tell you what, if the woman's rich, right? I found me a sugar mama. Yes, she is the prize.
Oh wow.
Okay.
If she rich, she the prize.
That's why I call her. She's my sugar mama. That's the prize, right? Yeah, you the prize, baby. You know what I'm saying? But a normal that works. Yeah, we're not doing that.
I think it. I
We're
think.
not doing
I think.
that.
I
We
think
all the
both
prize.
parties. Yeah, exactly. I think both
For
parties
sure.
are the prize.
The
You know,
fuck?
like she can't be my prize, and I'm not her prize. It doesn't work like that for me. It can work like that for you, because usually when situations happen where that person really is involved or likes more or loves more than the other person, it's a lot of friction in that. It's a lot of friction in that. And usually the person that is not as engaged as the other person is usually the other person that tends to look away and go decide to do other things outside of whatever type of situation that they've created. I mean, if you've been through it, then you know. But if you haven't, I can't knock you for that. He said you should send her 200 and hold up. He says you should send her $250 just because you thought about her. Should she send you 250? Should she send you $100?
I don't ever send her 250 characters in a text message if I thought about it. What the hell?
Thanks to salute.
Thanks to what's up.
But
why would I? Just because I thought about, man, you know what? I'm about to indulge
I
this
understand.
troll.
I understand, because you got little in front of your name. Your name is Lil P, and it's a lowercase p. So I
That may
understand
not
why
be
you
who
think
I
the
think it
process
is, though. I'm telling you that now. I'm gonna fire your ass up.
A man, he said, a man should never expect anything that's beta energy. So I shouldn't expect love back. I shouldn't expect compassionate. I can't expect her intention back to me. Oh no, you're wilding. You're wilding.
Wilding.
Yeah, he wilding over there.
I was talking to my son about this.
Back. That's crazy. What's up, Capo? You said you were talking to your son
about
about it?
Yeah, I was talking to my son about this this weekend too, man. Like fathers are unappreciated, man. You know what I mean? Y'all, everybody got their hand out, man. Everybody got their hand out. You know what I mean? Here, give me this, daddy. I need this, daddy. Baby, I need this. I need that. And then when it comes to like birthdays, I get a tie or some socks. You know what I mean? Nothing really thought of, a card.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Mother's Day come around. It's be like a different vibe. You know what I mean? What are we
Yeah.
doing here? Why are we doing this? Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
well, y'all under my leadership up into this motherfucker, my
but this
guidance. I'm the daddy.
but
But
this
okay, we just do it effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? No complaining. Let's just go. You know what I
so,
mean? Y'all
so
feel sorry when I pass away. That's when I'll maybe get my love and appreciation.
man, I need my flowers when I'm still here, especially like with my lady. I don't
Facts.
get outside of our relationship, the people outside that either say what's up or oh man, you doing well, and I don't give a fuck about that. But the validation of your woman, especially when you're in a serious relationship or your wife, it means a lot to a man. It means a lot to a man. You could walk around here like Lil P over here talk about, oh, don't expect the scraps off of her affection and attention. What expect scraps?
I,
That's crazy.
I text somebody. I said, "Babe," in a text message. BABE. You want to know what the response was?
What was it?
Yes, daddy.
You see your girl, you see your lady, just what your lady sent back.
You know,
That's
if I say it was my lady, I'm just
well, I'm
saying.
talking about a chick that you dealing with, a female that you dealing
Right,
with. Definitely. But
right.
I'm saying y'all on that level. And it happened.
Like,
She
see,
said it.
this
She
is
said
what
it.
this is. See, little in a whole different bracket. He like to pay. You know what I mean? He needs to pay for attention or just to show. You ain't got to. You gonna send her 250 saying I was thinking about you? No, then she's gonna expect that all the time, right?
To keep it real.
Oh,
He fucking up, like niggas like that are the ones that's fucking up the whole
yep.
situation. The whole
Over here. This is king over here. This is
yes.
king. I'm a king in my world.
King
You know what I
energy.
mean?
King energy.
And I always have been a king over here. I just like the crazy back in. Back then, I love crazy women. I ain't give a fuck. I was living in my trauma too. You know what I mean? Not crazy. But now that I'm older, like, nah, man, I'm still a king. Well, I don't
Yeah.
deal with crazy people. Once I
Shut up.
see a red flag, I gotta go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't ever this is for everybody in general, for those who are watching now, will be watching later.
Nah,
Don't
it doesn't matter. My bad. It doesn't matter what age is fucking. Everybody fucking it up. But
so like just like when it comes to relationships, right? Of course we're gonna be men, because and we're gonna bring that masculine energy to whatever situation that we put ourselves in, and we're not gonna really worry about financial money situations, because as a man you're able to take care of yourself, and if you build long enough, you're able to take care of your family, and your family can become dependents, etc. But at the end of the day, we are living in the independent woman age. So your woman can actually put down if you need her to put down, and if she's really about that with you, if shit hit the fan with you, she know that you gonna go out and you gonna rebuild and repair, but she gonna step up too. There's nothing wrong
it's
with
a
a
fact,
strong ass woman who can do that. You just got
right?
to be able to make sure you holding your weight, and you doing what you supposed to do. And a woman got to do, a woman just do this and just sit down. Women don't want to just sit down. Women want to move around these
Nah,
days. They
that's
want to be
fine.
out. They want to be free. They want to
Mhm.
go make bread and
As
all of
long
that stuff.
as long as she's gonna enter in the world just like me, we are as one, and one don't do what the other one don't do. Hey, look, I'm Capo. You miss Capo. When you walk in that world, you miss Capo, but you represent Mister Big Capo.
That's
And how
exactly.
you
You
roll,
represent me
they
when
know how you roll because they know how I roll.
your lady's gonna represent you outside of
Exactly. They
that.
gonna
Outside of
represent
that,
me and us.
yeah,
Us. They gonna represent us. They ain't gonna go out there and fuck us up. That's the
yeah,
woman you need. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Dexter, let me clarify to everybody. It's all the demons
yes,
that are fucking it up. And it doesn't matter what ages there is.
yeah.
There's youngins, midlands, oldlands. Okay? Cool.
Yeah, because I am responding to Little P, But I know Little P is trolling. Of course, he's trolling.
Yeah,
Or he or
we got to
she.
stop.
He or she. I don't
We
know
got
who
to
it is.
stop
She's trolling.
responding
But
to
I
that.
had to. But I'm glad that
Let
that
them do
stuff was
what they
brought
do.
up because it had to be detailed and explained. Because some people would believe it and be like, "Yeah, I trick all
Sucking
day.
for
Yeah, you
love.
supposed to be tricking. You supposed to be tricking all day, every day. They don't gotta do nothing for me. They don't gotta show me no love. I just need to. Yeah, I just had to explain that because some people are really, really naive to that situation. And
I wonder if God or Jesus gave anybody $250 for their love,
Jesus
or
gave
because
good game.
they was thinking about it. You know what I mean? Stop playing.
Salute to Little P, man. Salute to
He
Little
was
P.
walking with his rat. You know what I mean? He was walking with the enemy. Didn't give a fuck. I know what you about to do. Go ahead, but I'm still walk with you. You know what I'm saying? Stop, man.
See that?
We offer that. Go ahead. Um
Transitioning on to Capo. It look like
transitioning.
you had a video up. Look like you pulled something up.
Oh shit. Let me get up over here. Get up over here. This I think this is you sent this one for a man. Heartbreak starts the moment his
Yeah,
woman disrespects him.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Let me see if I can catch it right there. Oh, I did before. Look, see how good that is? Hold on. Hold on. Let me enlarge it real
All right,
quick. You know what I'm saying?
enlarge it.
All right, there we go. You ready to go? I'm ready to go. I'm ready
Yeah,
to
let's
go.
get it. Let's get it.
We don't gotta wait to be cheated on to be heartbroken. I'm heartbroken the moment you was talking about me in a certain way to your friends to diminish my character. I'm heartbroken the moment you paint me out to the kids to be a certain way because you mad. I'm heartbroken the moment that you show me you don't got my back because I could be trying to do something and you ain't even being supportive in a certain way. The heartbreak for a man start based on a lack of loyalty and a lack of respect. If a woman is disrespecting us and we want to remove ourselves, that's when we checking out of it because it's like, I'm not about to go back and forth and disrespect you. We thrive off respect and loyalty. So it's like we see our women do things that appear to be disloyal. They don't understand loyalty the way we understand loyalty. They are loyal to how they feel in a moment. And their loyalty in most cases is to the end result that best serves them. Whereas though we make sacrifices as men when you're a good dude, genuine dude, that don't always often benefit us the most. We don't gotta wait to be cheated on to be heartbroken.
Yikes. He was spitting bars. He was spitting some bars. But I don't want to say, this is what I would say though. I don't want to say that, I don't want to call it heartbreak. I believe that it can lead up to heartbreak, but
No, I'm
disappointment.
heartbroken. I'm
I'm gonna say
heartbroken. That's
disappointment.
still the same thing. Disappointed. You're disappointed. Your disappointment for me is heartbroken. Like my heart is disappointed. Is sprained. And it's not broken. It's sprained. My heart is sprained right now
Okay.
because when a woman disrespects a man, when you in a relationship, you wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, when a woman disrespects a man, she don't love you.
Mm,
When she disrespects that man to people outside the marriage, she don't love you. Because what people see on the outside through from her is she's disrespecting you and belittling you and talking down on you. It's even worse in a marriage because you're supposed to be one, not separate. It's supposed to be you and your wife against the world. Nobody can break that bond. Even your family can't break that bond unless it is an abusive relationship. Because I hate when people like go to the far right and bring up some shit that is just to try to make it paint the picture like that's all relationships. No, talking about the majority here, and a lot of women that get married, the divorce rate is filed by women 70%. You took an oath under God, and you don't want to be married, but you God fearing. It's like make it make sense. The woman don't love you if she disrespects you all the fucking time. If she believe other people over you, she don't love you. Unless you're doing something stupid. But if you ain't doing nothing, she don't love you. She pretending. She playing house. And we don't have time to play house.
Looking for a way
Because it's
out.
gonna drive you crazy. And then you might snap like Rampage Jackson's son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want that? Nope. So like we all have to choose wisely, man. Women, y'all choose wrong a lot of the motherfucking times. Y'all be choosing motherfuckers that niggas with wolf in sheep's clothing. Y'all so quick to believe that type of demon.
Yeah. Yeah.
That means you gotta go get your spirit right. You gotta something in your life is called you to attract them demons. And I'm here to help you. Just ask Capo. I got you. Look, my demon is bigger than all these demons out here, man. He's sitting right here, right on his side, right over here. You know what I'm saying? He's in check. But he guides me through all these other stupid ass demons. That's why I stay in the house.
He says the demon is on his shoulder. He said he know how to.
Yeah. And my karma over here, my karma is worse than my demon. My karma will fuck you up quick. 2-piece. Pop. Oh shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. What you think, man?
I mean,
this shit is irritating, man. This shit is irritating, BA.
Like I said, I look at it from the perspective it's multiple lines of disappointment until it builds up and it eventually inevitably turns into heartbreak, because things lead up to heartbreak. Everything builds up to it, and if she keeps disappointing you, or if he keeps disappointing you, whether you're a man or a woman or whatnot, vice versa, then you should communicate. Hopefully you're a good communicator and you're not passive aggressive, because I've learned that most people in relationships, especially in this day and time, are very passive aggressive. They're afraid to approach their partner with however they truly and really feel. So hopefully you're a great communicator.
Some people don't know how to communicate, BA. You know what I mean? There was times when I didn't know how to communicate. You know, I had to learn from my therapist how to communicate it right. You know what I mean? Because as men, we hold all that shit in.
Yeah.
We hold all of it. And we don't break, we store it. But then it gets overfilled, and what happens?
But it's trial and error. You gotta learn from the past shit that you done been through with women, or good women, bad women, whatever, and you got to be able to apply that going forward as far as about yourself. I'm not telling you to bring everything that this woman has done, but I'm talking about shit that you've learned within yourself about yourself. And I'm sure the capo today is gonna communicate when shit start looking crazy, or if you see a red flag or anything happens while you're in a relationship, you gonna say some shit about it. You're not about to let it ride and let it continue to build up. Young capo, I don't know, possibly. And
why you say that? Why you say that? I'm gonna give you an example, man. I'm gonna give you an example.
D Hood, salute.
So I was doing, my lift, and I'm glad you brought this up, because it just triggered a thought in my head, because I wanted to bring this up on the show. Because I saw, man, it was just so disgusting. I was so appalled. All right, I'm trying to get to my channel so I can. I need to monetize something. Not monetize, but give D Hood a wrench over here. Um, shout out to G Hood, man. What's up, homie? Um, so I was a quick story. I'm gonna try to make it quick. I had a lift. I was doing Lyft. Had a ride. It was like $25. Went out there. I was in Kansas. Pulled up, and it was a young black couple. Had a baby seat. Had the baby in the baby seat. Da 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 da. Right. Um, girl. I wasn't paying attention to the girl, but through conversations, what they was having in the back, she's pregnant. Right. It was a stop, and then I had a drop off. The stop was to drop his ass off and then drop her off to her mama's house. These two motherfuckers get into an argument in my car. I said, "Oh hell no, we ain't." I said, "Oh shit." So I sit there, I'm driving. The motherfucker, she's mad at. They had a fight before I picked them up because it was like you cut me here and I'm all fucked up too, and they would go back and argue whatever. He was texting a chick talking about how he wanted to fuck her. Ended up at her house because his homeboy was over there, and ended up at the girl's house. But he told his girl that he was just he was just doing that. And he wasn't really trying to fuck her, and she was like, "You playing in my face." Da, 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 da. They started like really getting loud. I said, "Hey, hold up. I was mad because the nigga, he sounded stupid and his reasonings were really dumb. And I'm like, the old me was like, damn, I had better lines and I have better excuses than this bullshit right here. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking about? But then the older me, the 50-year-old me, was getting pissed off. Now, so I stopped him from arguing. I said, "Hey, if I have to drop y'all off, y'all not gonna be arguing in my car. I don't be wanting to hear this. Whatever y'all got going on, I don't know. My apologies, but I don't want to hear it." Cool. Dude couldn't get dropped off because the dude wasn't there or whoever wasn't at the house, so he had to get back in the car. Let me rewind. This nigga was in a motherfucking motherfucking not jumpsuit. What's that called? He had sweatpants, a hoodie on, a shiesty on, and his hood on his head. It was 90 degrees outside. This nigga stank. This nigga was musty as motherfucker. I was mad at that. Off jump. Okay, so let me get back to my story. Do right, little nigga. So he cheating on her. She's like, "I'm not playing with you playing in my face, and I'm pregnant too, and we got this baby, da 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 da." So you abusive to the girl. You got her pregnant. You got this baby, whatever. So he wanted to take her. He was like, "Let me get your phone," because his phone was off. He was a broke nigga. He ain't had no job. Little dusty little nigga, right? Me, I was player. I didn't have no times. I didn't have no job when I was doing my macking, so I couldn't relate to the dustiness. You know what I mean? But he ain't had no job. He ain't had no job, and so he was like, "Give me your phone." So she had a locker on her phone. Unlock your phone, man. I'm like, all right. So he getting madder and madder because dude wasn't at home. So now he has to drive all the way to Missouri side to her mama's house after they just had a fight. He didn't want to be at the mama's house because they had a fight. He made his girl take off the pass lock because he over there and trying to be in her phone, trying to catch her doing something. I'm like, you a bum nigga. You trying to find something, right? I literally wanted to pull the fuck over and beat this little nigga's ass. I really wanted to because now I'm thinking about my daughter and some lame nigga trying to play with my daughter, and he being abusive verbally, and said, "You're gonna take all that shit off, and you don't worry about what I do. You're gonna take all this shit off." What? Baby start crying. This nigga told the baby to shut up, man. I lost my shit. But according to lip guidelines, I can't do shit. Dropped him off. He made her get him a lift from his mama's house, her mama's house, and drop him off to wherever he wanted to drop her off. And God did not want me to talk to this lady because he allowed this guy to get back in my car, because I was about to sit here and talk to her like she was my daughter. Like, nah, what you're going to do is when you go home, you're not going to let him back in your life. He's very disrespectful. You know he's playing in your face. His stories did not add the fuck up. That shit was lame as motherfucking hell. I'm gonna tell you, as a motherfucking man, you're probably younger than my daughter. And we see, I had it all lined up waiting for this nigga. I was getting mad. You know what I mean? And he had to get back in the car. And I look, man, you stupid niggas out there, look here. If you don't play the game, play the game. Don't have kids. That girl's going to be traumatized and be living in her trauma for a very long time. And the reason why was a boy, not a man. This is the shit we got to deal with all motherfucking time in this world. It don't matter what age it is. If they're a demon, they're going to do this bullshit, man. And then you put hands on her, you physically controlling her. I wanted to put hands and motherfucking feet on cuz. I did. I was so hot. After that, I logged off that motherfucking app and went home, man. I was disturbed the whole day. Woke up still a little bit disturbed. That's the more mature me. The old me, Macocious, yeah, it is what it is.
I don't know with that situation. That's a crazy situation. And
I reported it though. I reported the lift because after 2 stars or less, they ask you what's up, and then they start calling you. I'm like, man, look, I had to listen to some argument all the way here. A 50-minute drive. I was mad.
well,
I wish my demon would have kept me from going over there.
This is what this platform is here for, though, to be able to express situations.
You see, I took everything off. I'm blind now. I can't see. Where my glasses at?
What
the fuck they go?
To transition over to another note.
My bad. I didn't tell you that story. I wanted to tell you that story. It was more shit. I just didn't. It was a long story, a little long, but
I totally get. I mean, I'm sure the people totally get the story as well. But I want to transition over to something.
Ride, go ahead.
I want to transition over to something different. So, do you think that? So Paul Pierce recently said something on his podcast. Shout out to the lovely Azar, the female he got on his podcast.
Did you put that clip in the chat, right?
Yeah. I got it. I got it.
Oh,
Ready
you
to
got it.
ready
Cool,
to
cool.
play in a minute. But I wanted to say, like, in regards to like, as the celebrity basketball millionaire type person that he is, he was giving game out to the people. And I'm about to play this video, y'all, and I'm gonna need everybody's opinions on what he's saying, because he actually he made it sound he made it sound clear, and he made it make sense. So without further ado, we got Mr. Paul Pierce talking his ish right now. And let's get it. Let me bring that back.
And this has been on my mind.
Okay.
For all you men who stand up men, who go out there and put your elbow into making a woman make sure she's straight
Elbow is
and
crazy.
hard working and respectable, chest up, chin out men, and you really on the grind and you really got ambition, man, leave these little pretty girls alone, bro. They don't put their elbow in it. I'm gonna keep it 100. Over there looking at, oh, she bad. Oh, look at her Instagram. Oh, she a 9, she a 10. No, get you a 5 or a 6 who gonna put some elbow into it. Ain't gonna be down for you on some 100. You know what I'm saying? They gonna look at you like, why he with her? Don't worry about why I'm with her. Cause she gonna do everything you ain't doing. 100%. And that's the new wave we should be on, fellas. Like,
Talk.
man, forget all that how you look when you with your arm around her. Nah, she ain't got no substance to her. She ain't, man, you
Talk.
look good when you out and people see you. All right, but then after that, you go home, you arguing. You ain't getting no foot rubs, massage. You ain't getting no food. You ain't, like, man, we off that now. This is the new way. It's 2025, y'all. Don't be embarrassed by your chick. Get you one that's gonna get her elbow into it. Like, man, we good on all that other stuff, man. Make her feel like a queen. She and her
Facts.
attitude a queen, but these other ones, when they oh, it's all glitz and glamour. It's all shiny. It look all good, and when you in the window, and it look cool when you out and about. But when it's behind closed doors, man,
Yes.
miserable as hell. But you get you like a
Facts.
5 or 6, maybe a 7, baby. You squeeze a 7 in there, baby. That's gonna be like, man,
Nah.
tooth and nail with you, hard hat with you. Not no blue collar shit, man. I want to keep it 100, man. I ain't like, so you fellas out there got money, don't got money, man. The ones, and this time I put it into another form. Think about this. If I'm in the hood and I'm selling nickels, right? I'm gonna sell more nickels than hundreds all day. They gonna keep coming. The hundreds gonna come
Facts.
once in a while, but you gonna have a dry spell. That's
That's
the
a
same as
fact.
having a 10 than having a 5, because the 5's gonna keep going.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's a
jeez.
fact. That's a fact.
That boy was spitting some
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah. Because
Yo.
I be at the smoke shop. If I would have got a quota, a sev, bought a sev every day, you know what I mean, I can get. I would have to buy a sev every day. But if I go in there and buy an ounce, you ain't gonna see me for a couple of days. You know what I mean? A few days. I just bought before I left up out of here. To go to St. Louis, I bought about 2 ounces. They don't see me for a hot little minute. Maybe to next payday or something. You know what I mean? Meantime, I could have sales all day and they would have got more money. It's just like Superman. Back then, the movie was like $8 and something cents. It was, and they made more money than this new Superman. And the ticket price is like $16. Make it make sense. He's saying the same goddamn thing, people. You know what I mean? And you've heard me, BA, on this show. I said, fuck 10s, get you 5 2s.
So
correct?
Yeah, and for the people, just to add context to the people, for the people, he's talking about from what the women are beautiful in their own way, but he's talking about from the aesthetic of today's society, how you gotta have your body gotta look this way, your face, your hair, and all of that. He's talking about from a physical standpoint. A lot of these very beautiful aesthetic type women that fits the mold of how women look today are supposed to look today. A lot of the women, they probably not the ones for you because they are going to be caught up more in themselves than they are in you, and probably going to be caught up in what you have opposed to who you are and what you will do as an actual king or as an actual future father of their child. Where you do have these other women who don't really fit into today's society from a physicality look, they don't give a damn about the IGs and trying to show their bodies and all of they shit out. They out here trying to grind, and they actually trying to I ain't gonna say pursue, but when if they find the right one, they gonna stick to him and they gonna do whatever. And it's gonna be like Capo said earlier. Those are the type that are the ride or die, and it's us against the world. Just saying. I'm just saying. I know a lot of y'all. No, BA, what you mean? Cause I got IG and I like to show my body, but I'm still a good woman. All right, that's what's up.
Man,
That's what's up. That's all I can say. That's
it's
what's
not
up.
for the world to see. You know what I mean?
It's not.
Why you want the world to see it? For likes and comments
Yeah.
and in DMs? You know, niggas, men are in DMs. Stop it.
I'm
I
telling
try
you.
to stay out of DMs. You know what I mean? I try
And
my
it's,
100% hardest.
so, you know me. I was in the basketball world for a very, very long time. I know ex NBA players. I know a couple ex movie stars or people that's been in movies that people know, right? Back in the day, bro, when a lot of these niggas was in their prime, because we older now, the stories that I used to hear about the same type of woman or the same type of women being tossed around, like I'm talking about drop dead gorgeous. I'm talking about like you look at them, you just be like, ooh, like that type of woman. Not saying that it's a bad thing, because I'm not here to judge nobody, but these are the women that would have niggas on the sides that they dealing with, but this other nigga got this and he got that, he got this type of status, so let me go fuck with him and do da 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 da. That they would get passed around quite often. They would get passed around quite often. And they were the ones that if shit hit the fan, based off of their beauty, because that's what they came in with, that's exactly what they would leave with to try to go get something else. And it's unfortunate, but the facts are the facts, though.
That's a
I
fact.
agree. I agree with them. I agree with them. Now that we do have anomalies, which are the situations where you might have somebody who is a 9 or a 10 who was trying to get their life together, really was focused and career driven, but she's very loving, she's very nurturing, etc. But it's very few of those. Fellas, it's very, very few of those. And I always use this term, and I know a lot of people don't like this term, especially if you're a man, because remember, the women choose up. You better get you someone that you better get you someone that you like. I mean, that likes you. You better if you want to take it and grow and build, you better get someone that likes you. Because 9 times out of 10, the person that you actually like, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully that bar didn't go over anybody's head, and if it did, go ahead and hold this L.
Yep.
Anyway,
Because if you like them like that, they like themselves more.
talk, Capo, talk.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get a woman that like themselves more. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yo, well, you definitely got to hold the L. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's a fact. That's
There,
a
look,
fact.
gentlemen, men, guys, I fuck men. Y'all good. I don't gotta talk to y'all. You peons, you demons. Okay, look, don't get caught up in what this world wants you to do. Don't be out here trying to be a Mac, a pimp, a ladies man. Women don't be out here trying to be whores, gold diggers, 304s, whatever the fuck. I don't be out here on that time. It's not gonna work out for you in the long run. You probably you finesse some nigga. You got some paper, but you're never gonna have a relationship,
Yeah.
ladies. You're never gonna have a relationship, fellas. You out here on this player shit. You doing this shit for a very long time. It's gonna get to a point where you get older, right? And it's the game. It's not that much fun, when you have to, you down on the brink of Alzheimer's and shit, and you forget names and calling bitches different bitches name, and you start paying. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want that. Find you a good woman. Don't look for these 9s and 10s that you can floss that all. Yes, you probably want a woman that all the niggas want to fuck, but you don't
That a
want that
million
because
niggas already
women.
had too.
Yeah,
That a million
women are
niggas
probably
already had.
the niggas probably are smashed it. But if they didn't, she sees all that shit. If one time you slip, she will stray. I'm just gonna tell you that now. And some things women can get enticed. I'm gonna tell you for sure. Okay, because as many as I've took, I was the first Mr. Steal Your Girl. Don't bring a bitch around me. Please don't bring a bitch around me. If it's my homeboys, they girls, I don't fuck with them. Even after they broke up, I don't fuck with them. If you just some niggas associate or something I don't deem worthy in my life, I don't think about, I don't lose no sleep. Hey yo, let me find it. She gonna approach. I'm not gonna go hunting for it.
Yo,
Sam,
stop. I just want to say my last words
get some fives.
before we transition over. I want to say, get you some fives. That's crazy. Hey, but hey, it is what it is.
Hey, them fives will get you right.
To all my to all my young men out there that's aspiring to possibly in the future get you a family or settle down, etc., or just are single and optimistic about meeting a woman and going out into the world to go get you a woman. The only game that I can give to you at this very moment is stop leading with your money. Don't lead with your money. The best thing that you can lead with is your character, and that's who you truly are. And why do I say your character over your money? Because we know if you lead with your money, we know what you're gonna attract. You're gonna attract women that's gonna use you, and you're gonna have the word trick on your forehead. Therefore, once you lead with your character, no matter if you are a fucking horrible ass person or you're a good ass person, whatever way, or in between, if that woman is attracted to you and she accepts you for who you are, she's getting the real you. There is no games in between. And at the end of the day, if shit does work out, it's great. But if it doesn't, at least you're being you. You have no baggage or anything to bring out of that relationship if it does. And because you let her know exactly who you were and who you are by your character and how you were moving. When you out here on that demon time and you out here playing games and you want to act like this, you want to act like you something that you not, or you want to act like you missed a big baller and all of this other that shit can only last for so long. And I guarantee you, it's an energy that we got called karma that comes around when you be on bullshit. And you don't even got to call it karma, but you could just say what goes around comes around.
Well, that's a
Hello,
fact.
somebody. Hello, somebody. Make sure you lead when you meeting somebody. Lead with your character and be who you really are. Don't be nothing else. Don't lead with your money. Don't lead with nothing else but you. You, who you
Don't leave
truly
with
and
the
really are.
street shit. Don't
None of
leave
that.
with the body counts. Don't leave. Yeah. Dude, shut the fuck up. Matter of fact, stop doing all that shit. Man up.
Just be you. Just be you. And I guarantee you, you're gonna attract you're gonna attract what you probably want to attract. And you're probably gonna attract somebody that's good for you, that accepts you for who you really are.
Yeah, they
She,
only gonna attract them people unless they change themselves.
yeah.
There's
But
something in you that attracts that shit,
you
and
got you gotta
that you like.
you gotta be yourself in order to change yourself. Because to be
That's a
yourself
fact.
is to know yourself. So if they not being themselves, then they don't know
No,
themselves. Then they
there's
gonna
some people
just
they just be themselves and they just be on demon time.
yeah. Well, but if they are out there on demon time and you let just like old girl said in the video earlier, oh, I'm just looking for some friends. I'm just casually dating and I'm just on this casual shit. As long as that's transparent, everything else trickles in and you good. If that's not
Yeah.
highlighted and you on bullshit demon time and you on that I want to like I'm gonna lie and be like I'm super faithful and I just want to be with one person and you on bullshit and
Right.
you go to to some expensive ass restaurant you knowing that you probably don't even got it like that. Hello somebody, I'm talking to you. See
Mm-hmm.
how that goes.
It's a fact.
Yeah. Capo, what you got
Well,
for us, man?
something you put in the chat, I think. Me and you. Who's one of them?
All right. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 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 yeah. Let me pull
Mm-hmm.
it up. I'm sharing your screen right
Mm-hmm.
now. Oh, this would change your relationship forever, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm. The therapy session that you didn't know you needed. Okay, I haven't listened to this. You know what I mean. So we about to play this.
No, I don't believe in unconditional love. You can't just love someone no matter what they do. I mean, damn, there have to be conditions, right?
Of course, no one should allow anyone to treat them badly or accept abuse of any kind. But that's not what unconditional love is about. It's about having empathy while erasing judgments. No strings attached. It's selfless. It's reciprocal and real. It's not a myth. Based on what you just shared with me about your upbringing, sounds like something that you didn't receive as a child. I mean, your mother didn't choose you when it came to your stepfather. Your father chose addiction over you, at least in your eyes. Has anyone ever said to you, I love you, I'm here for you, and I'm not leaving no matter what?
No. No one.
Damn.
Maybe that's why you don't believe it exists. Because for you, it never has.
No.
So yeah, now I remember that. I posted that for you. Yeah, yeah.
That was powerful. That was powerful. And I want
That's
to
for
say this.
everybody. Be
Yeah,
honest.
this ain't for the ladies. This ain't just for this for
Yeah, that's not for
everybody. This for you too,
yeah.
fellas. Yo,
That's a fact.
how could you know something exists that people say exists and you ain't never experienced it? Mm. Talk to us, Capo. Talk to us.
No, I mean he's right. Like I mean, even for me, I had to understand that for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once I understood that, once I knew how to function as a human without those things, I found a better sense of a sense of myself. You know what I mean? Look, we like I said, we all out here traumatized by things we've had experience in our past relationships, men and women. We all have,
Call it baggage.
and then we live in that shit. And as black folks, we don't do therapy like that. You know what I mean? We go by what we see. We just try to brush things under the rug. Meanwhile, that shit is built up. That started to be like a DNA of you. And you're carrying that until, your next relationship, So, once we start realizing ourselves and our true selves, our true purpose and things like that, we can be able to heal from those traumas and not look at everybody like that, but know the warnings to stay away from people like that.
But I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. And what the download that I just got in my mind is super crazy to me because this is something that I've spoken to multiple therapists in my past about this. Every relation, when it comes to relationships in general, right, and situations, oftentimes we don't look at ourselves, right, and what we how we contributed to this relationship. We're too busy looking at the other person and what the other person did and what the other person's doing. We don't realize and we don't analyze our actions. Therefore, when we step into this other relationship, we don't have the stuff that's built up inside of us. Like we didn't take care of the stuff that's built up inside of us. But
Facts.
instead, while that stuff is building up inside of us, we are dealing with a whole epidemic of past relationships where instead of letting that shit go and focusing on ourselves and improving ourselves, we're carrying all that
Jolie, what's
baggage
up?
from the other. We're carrying all that baggage from these other chicks that we done dealt with in our past on the way to the new chick, weighted down, thinking that we got everything straight. Because why? Because we're men and we're not supposed to have feelings. That's crazy, Capo. That's crazy. Like, psychologically, from the male perspective, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. But then, as men, if that situation doesn't work and you've confided in this person, where do you go to release that energy? Because you can't just go to the next relationship because you're gonna bring that energy over and start
You
some other
transfer
bullshit.
right into her, and
But
then she get confused.
and then you can't really go to and like you got your male groups where you go fellowship with your partners.
Right.
As men, we don't talk about shit like this amongst us as men. I mean, the
Talk about what?
grown-ups, like real shit, like grown men,
We
older mature
talk.
men.
We brethren.
But let me
We fossil
explain.
gang. You know,
Let me explain.
My bad.
But fossil gang is a mature group. Been everybody a certain age and been through damn near every fucking crazy thing in life, right? But I'm talking about from that age group of that. I'm talking about that 18 to 30, that demographic of the young men who are still aspiring and building up. A lot of these men don't. A lot of them are still caught up in your friends and everything who are probably really your friends and all of that. They're still in it. They still have that selfishness in their life, so they ain't trying to hear what the fuck you got going on. So the traumas that can build up in a young man's heart from prior situations that he probably didn't necessarily even fuck up in, he just got fucked over. It's crazy. Where can they release that to? Like, that's my question. Where do you get released? Like, where do you get some type of
So
peace?
I've in my dealings with therapists and things like that, the one thing that people don't do when they break up, they don't give time between partners, sexual and all. Let's say you in a year relationship. Let's say your relationship it wasn't toxic. It was maybe it was what's something light that somebody breaks up over that's not really toxic. Whatever that is, you could do 6 months tops. 6 months between your relationship before you start moving on.
The waitress was flirt. It looked like you was talking to the waitress. You was being too friendly with the waitress.
Right. No. Oh, I got one. This is back when I was like, I was still in high. Was I still in high school? No, I was. I think I was out of high school. Whatever. I had a girlfriend. She looked like Mary J. Blige, right?
Mary J.
We broke up because I was infatuated with Mary J. Blige back in the day. So we broke up.
Yeah.
Which was probably would be toxic if we stayed together. But she did me a favor by breaking up with me because of that, right? But my thing is, say you in a 5-year relationship, and it was rough. Y'all had arguments about you infidelity, things like that. Blah, 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 blah. That 5-year relationship, you shouldn't really fuck around with nobody for a couple of years. Get all that all that off of you. Work on self. Work on the separation from the person you've been with for 5 years that y'all had constant arguing, constant distrust. You know what I mean? You got to get that off of you yourself before you even think about moving on to somebody else. Because if you do, you're just taking your traumas out on somebody that you might really feel, but at this time you're not really you. You still got this 5-year relationship on your motherfucking back that you got to deal with.
Yeah.
As a person yourself, not working on her or anything like, because y'all separate, but working on yourself, getting you back, because there's probably a lot of things that you had to like talk one up for, and you really didn't agree to it, but because you was loving her, in love with her, that was your woman, that you kind of like, all right, I think that's a trigger point. You know what I mean? Not really raising a red flag, which it is a red flag. You feel me? But yeah, you have to take that time for yourself and not jumping. A lot of relationship is from a rebound.
Yes.
A lot of relationships are from you're the mistress. You're the you're the side piece, and y'all building off what motherfuckers are doing is building off sex, and then they getting to know the motherfucker. But if I'm blowing your back out, you might think I'm a stupid nigga, like he a bum nigga, but god damn, that he be blowing my motherfucker back out.
That's what the ladies were
Goddamn
saying.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you goddamn, that's my job right there. It don't matter if I'm a scumbag. As long as I can blow your back out, we all good. But see, women, let me tell y'all something. Y'all got to start praising the ones that really blow your back out to the ones that really don't blow your back out, because those niggas, them dirty, dusty ass niggas, them's the ones that be really putting hands on y'all motherfuckers, because I'm gonna tell you what. Never mind. Let's go. Let's move on. My bad. I caught myself.
Yeah. I can speak to I can speak to the jumping from relationship to relationship. That's something that I did a lot in my 20s, just jumping from woman to woman. Like
Yeah.
if my feelings got hurt, I'm BA. You feel me? I'm that nigga, and I'm still confident in myself. So I'm attracting a bunch of women, and instead of me sitting my ass down and being like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, "Nah, fuck that. I think if I knock down this chick over here and have her rub my feet, then go over here and then mess with this chick, have her cook me food and do this to have this chick over here. You know, Capo, you didn't been through it. I'm sure you didn't been like that." Yeah, hey, that'll change. That'll change I can get over this old person. Now this other person in my past relationships. That shit don't work, fellas.
Hey, yo, you can
The shit
bet me
don't work.
well. Look, man. There was times when I had to find something else to smash upon. It's just like just to get over a certain person. You know what I mean? Because stewing in that shit and knowing you really have feelings for this person, but you really a scumbag.
Created a
Like
piece of
we the
software.
scumbag.
Yeah.
Like, look, I
Jolie,
lived a
yo.
hypocritical life back then. I lived a hypocritical life back then. I love the girl. I had feeling for her, and maybe I know what it was. It was just because we built it off sex, and we're some sexual creatures. You know what I mean? So I understand the thing now as me being mature in my life now, and know what it is. I've taught my kids from the worst of the worst. You know what I mean? And what I've went through in life and what I've seen in life just to prepare them to be on their motherfucking own and understand and know what's a op and what's a friend of foe. Let me just put it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Um, ladies, I would say the same thing to you. I recommend that you sit your ass down because men, men and ladies, like both parties, sit y'all ass down. Especially if you were in a serious relationship. If you're dating somebody or whatnot, and the shit didn't work out, y'all were dating for a few months, whatever the fuck, y'all didn't really even get intertwined, all of that shit. But when you start talking about these relationships that you done been with a person for years, or for a few like a year or a few years, 8, 9 months, all of that shit. You can't. Hey, them soul that soul time. Shout out to Jolie. She just said that them soul times. That shit real. You can't just take a shower and wash that shit off. That shit is in your system. Therefore, you're going to be attached to this person for quite some time until that shit is broken. But what I would recommend, just a recommendation,
I'm about to right. I'm about to go,
just a
go.
recommendation. Go go re-fall in love with yourself. Go rebuild yourself. Go reincorporate different things. Go start doing like expand your mind on other shit. Because that person, that man, or that them other men or them other women, trust me, they're gonna be there. They're definitely gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
And until you really let that other shit go, all you're gonna do is pass it on to the next person. Pass it on to the next person. And like I said, I know a lot of y'all don't believe in karma, but what goes around comes around. It really does.
So that's a fact. So I believe in the soul ties things as well. That's not what I'm mad at. You know what I mean? Um, I want to just add this other little big point. Far as for the ladies out there in the world, there's this thing called DNA.
Ooh wee. Shit. Alter. Ah.
Once your body get used to a certain DNA, you get altered a little bit. And especially when you have kids.
You start looking like the ninja you messing with.
Because you start looking, yeah, that's a fact. to be honest. And so you have all that man's DNA all up in you. That's that part. So when you going and doing what you doing, you got so much DNA up in you. That's why a lot of you motherfuckers are crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all possessed as hell. That's why y'all demons. And I don't know how demons get possessed because they do the possessing. But y'all need to go cleans out. Y'all should have that many men up in you, just releasing DNA inside of you, because you might want to do your research. I'm just saying.
I mean, what you're
No
saying is
disrespect.
scientifically proven. What you're saying is scientifically proven. That's the thing that's crazy.
No disrespect. Some people don't read. So, and some people just go off what the school system is. I learned that because I don't compare y'all to what I'm about to say, But my 15-year-old is goddamn clueless of the world. I swear to God, like he didn't know what St. Louis was at. He didn't, like, you know what I mean? He didn't know a lot of things geographically. I'm like, motherfucker, what they teach you at school? Like, what the fuck? You don't know shit. I had to teach him. Like, I was a motherfucking tour guide over this motherfucking trip. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my little capo. If you see in titles, little capo, that's my son. Shout out to that little beige nigga, man.
Yo,
Shout out to my other kids, man, too. Shout out
he
to
said I gotta
my other two
make sure
kids
I
too.
gotta
My
shout them
two,
all out. I gotta shout them
yeah,
all
man.
out.
Shout out to all because he's, you know, I'm still raising his ass. You know what I mean? The other two were 21 and 26. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Shout out to y'all, man.
So I got one more video for myself that I want I want to show the people. Just get an opinion on. I want to get your opinion definitely on this too, Capo.
Of course.
Like,
which one
it's
do you
about-
want? Both? You want both opinions? Do you want the mature capo version, or
we just did mature.
and the
We just did.
Mac?
Now
Macahoshes
Macahoshes,
left foot.
because I already know Macahoshes.
Oh,
Actually, it'd be interesting to hear what Macahoshes got to say about
foot.
this. But it's because
the shit in my head. Oh hell no!
Oh, this is in regards to for Capo. Have you ever cheated before?
Of course.
Yes. After cheating, like I'm gonna say cheating, like what? Cheating,
and I apologize to everybody, every woman I've hurt and offended, and pass my trauma to y'all. I'm apologize again right now. I apologize for the pain and suffering and the trauma I passed to y'all because I was a stupid nigga. Okay, my apologies again. Go ahead.
How did you feel after you cheated? Did you feel any remorse? That's the question I'm asked. Did you feel like, damn, this was wrong, or did you just?
I'll say 50-50. No, I might go say 50-50. There's a handful. The rest of them, no. So I was on to the next one.
I say that I asked you that question because this is something that crossed my path that was pretty interesting. This lady's been, I don't know her name, but she's been circulating around the internet, speaking about the feelings of women and the feelings of men or whatnot. And this was a pretty interesting perspective. But here we go right here, and she's speaking about guilt from a man's perspective and from a woman's perspective, and. Damn, I need.
So you about to trigger some shit? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I would love for you if it's a young lady listening right now that wants to come up and actually say that this is true or say that it's not. Let me know so I could put the link out because this is interesting. Right, this might trigger somebody.
Jolie won't pull up. She will comment if she's still in.
Comment then. Yeah, definitely comment. And ladies specifically comment and tell me.
But Jolie comes up. Right. That's like I like this is goat status over here. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jolie.
But here we go. Let's see what she's talking about.
I will speak to cheating women. They have zero remorse. This is what women do compared to men. Men usually when they cheat, they start to feel a bit of guilt, so they're nicer to their wife. They might buy her something, be a bit more grateful, like, you're a ride or die, like, poor girl, if she knew what I was doing, let me be nice to her. Women, what they want to do to get rid of that dissonance of what they're actually engaging in is they start putting their husband down. They start thinking, my husband's such an idiot. He's so dumb. He's so stupid. By putting him down, they feel less guilty about going somewhere else. They justify it in their brain. It's different. The guilt is greater when a man is cheating on a woman. I will speak to cheating women.
The guilt is greater because
you're gonna have to start that over. Like I got confused quick. Like I'm hearing it, but my brain is not functioning correct. Hold on. Give me a second. Go ahead. Go ahead and talk, but give me a minute.
Now I agree. Like I agree with her when it comes to men. I know as far as myself. I've cheated, especially when I was younger and I was on demon time. I cheated multiple times with multiple different women and I felt bad as shit, but I just kept cheating. I guess I didn't know better, or it was just a great feeling, or I didn't know what the fuck. I don't want to I got to be accountable. But I did feel bad. Cheating. especially going back and facing the woman that I'm with, and I'm just like, damn, yo, like you're an incredible, and she's so loving, she's so this and she's so that, but I'm still out here cheating. Still out here cheating and fucking around. And I'm not probably going back to the same woman, but I'm still bouncing around, um, not controlling my lower self at those moments when I was younger, of course. And I felt bad. So I felt remorseful, but the women, I don't know how women feel when they cheat. That's why I would love to hear a woman's perspective. But I'm about to play this again one more time.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
I will speak to cheating women. They have zero remorse. This is what women do compared to men. Men usually, when they cheat, they start to feel a bit of guilt, so they're nicer to their wife. They might buy her something, be a bit more grateful, like, you know, you're a ride or die, like, poor girl. If she knew what I was doing, let me be nice to her. Women, what they want to do to get rid of that dissonance of what they're actually engaging in is they start putting their husband down. They start thinking, my husband's such an idiot. He's so dumb. He's so stupid. By putting him down, they feel less guilty about going somewhere else. They justify it in their brain. It's different. The guilt is greater when a man is cheating on a woman. I will speak.
That's what that's the opinion that I want to hear. I need to hear opinions of the ladies. But
But you know what? To be honest, we've heard this same thing, but it was framed differently in this season.
yeah,
So I have the same answer. And because I played the one about she said about the was it, who was it? I know it was I forget who was saying it, but they said that damn near the same exact thing, but it was phrased totally different. How men take breakups.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, yeah,
That's the same premise.
yeah. Well,
You know what I
look,
mean?
I think with the breakup thing, it is similar, but it's a
Mm-hmm.
tad bit different. It's a tad bit different because you can break up from you can break up for anything. You feel me? But cheating is just a whole different demographic, and it's like in
Yeah,
and
the way
of
she played, the
itself.
way she said it, and the things that transpired. Yes, that she is 100% right, because men that would that cheat, they 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 move in guilt and remorse, and just like, oh shit, I let this happen. I
Yeah.
want to tell you, but I don't want to tell you,
So
type shit.
I
Women will be like, oh no, you full of shit. Let me, and start. That's that what we talked about earlier. How they will go and tell random niggas about her man, like, oh, he ain't shit. He pissed me off the other day, and you giving the op the means of and the ammunition to scoop you right on up, because now he know what to say, or she know what to say to get you on their team.
yeah, I, when it comes to when it comes to the situation, the reason why I agree with what this lady is saying, me personally,
I agree too.
it's because, like I said, the times that I cheated in my lifetime, I felt shitty, especially if living with someone else and having to go back to them, or just being in a relationship with somebody for a year, or just like I said, just for an extended amount of time, and I cheated and I go back and it's just like, damn, I feel fucked up. So I'm doing exactly what that lady's saying. I'm like, oh man, hey, let's go out to dinner tomorrow. Let's go. Like, I'm on that type of shit because of the nervous insecure energy that I was bearing at that moment. But I've been cheated on too. And I remember being cheated on. This I was in my early 30s. I was in my early 30s. I was like 31, 32. And my ex, my ex, because this is a very long time ago. But my ex was she started acting different. And when she was like, she was getting frustrated over small shit. She was getting frustrated. She started kind of talking to me crazy, like like I don't know why you always doing this and why you always doing that. Like she just started going crazy. Like she just started like saying shit that she wouldn't normally say to me. Like her tone, should I say?
Mm-hmm.
Her tone changed. And when I found out that it was another nigga that she was messing around with or whatnot, I figured I had to put two and two together. So that's why she started. That's why she started talking and acting like that. That's why she started she started becoming a nuisance because of the situation. But I see Jolie.
That's a fact.
Jolie says cheating isn't some random slip up. It's a choice, a corny, calculated one at that. If you're unhappy in a relationship, the mature thing to do is communicate, talk it out, work through it, or walk. And that is
That's a
that
fact.
is I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Agree with you 100%. And this is something
I
that
think she was going off of what I said. Like if it was some, some slip
yeah,
up. Yeah.
yeah. But don't betray someone who trusted you. And let's be real, a lot of these so-called temptresses aren't chasing love or connection. They just want bragging rights to say they got you and to rub it in.
And put you on the T app. Yes. She's
All
100%
right,
correct.
all right. But Jolie, like, have you ever cheated before, Jolie? That'd be my question for you. And I know a lot of women, they're not gonna say, "Yeah, I cheated before." A lot of women,
I think it's like 80% plus of
yeah,
people that have cheated at least once in their life
yeah,
that's
yeah.
living on this planet right now that's able to, have adult relationships.
They, like I said, I was talking to my mom about this earlier, Capo, in regards to women with the accountability. I was telling her, I was like, I love you, ma, but y'all are not accountable when it comes to your partner. A lot of times, if y'all fuck up and shit happens, y'all ain't gonna be like, oh, it was my bad, or let me fix it. No, y'all are gonna act like ain't nothing happened. and then when the shit happens and the man tells you, your husband tells you, oh, I told you so, you're gonna get pissed off and then you're gonna make up some other. And she's like, well, yeah, I think most women are like that. And I was like, that's my point, ma.
Mm,
That's my point.
mm.
Shout out to my
Look,
lovely mother. Shout out to my
I
lovely
can't have
mother.
that conversation with my mom because I got a couple of things I want to ask, but that would just like
See,
I
Jolie,
wouldn't look at it
exactly.
bad like, but
Even if you cheated, you wouldn't tell us. So I already know, Jolie. Salute to you, Queen. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I'm not saying I do believe you. But I totally understand what you said. I totally understand that answer.
no,
I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know her, so I
and
can't say.
Maca hosts would agree with you, right? But mature capo, the little conversations that me and Jolie has had,
Oh shit.
I
Oh
don't,
shit.
I might not, she might not be lying,
She might
but
not be, but most women.
I'm from the Show Me state, so I try to believe certain people. But if it was somebody like I'm not gonna say their
Nah,
name.
nah, no
If it's
names, no
somebody
names,
like
guys.
that, then I'll be like, man, that's cap. That's
Most
you should. That's
Capo. That's something that I would love to do. Right. I would love to go around and just with a microphone
yeah.
and a
With a
camera,
microphone camera.
it just ask women, have you cheated before? I guarantee you,
Mhm.
like 90% of them are gonna be like no. But then when I ask the fellas, a good 80% of them will be like, yeah, I've cheated. I've kissed another girl, or I've went out on another day with another girl, or I've slept with another girl. They gonna say that. The fellas are gonna admit that shit. The men, they gonna admit that shit. The ladies, nah, they gonna be like, hell nah, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all shit. This on camera too. This on camera too. Nah,
What? I defended you.
I'm a strong believer in you reap what you sow. I'm not
Man,
going to play with
Jolie,
anyone's feelings.
Jolie,
You said,
Jolie, I had your back.
I don't know
Jolie,
you. I don't know Jolie. I've never spoken to her, so I don't know.
Capo, not Capo, BA, didn't you hear what I was speaking? I had her back, correct?
Yeah, you said the young
Yeah,
capo, but
yeah.
the young Macahoch's capo is would be like you lying.
I
But the mature capo where he is in life now,
I don't believe people
said
like that. That Macahochis don't believe people like that, right? But the mature capo can has perspective.
yo,
And the conversations we've had, I don't believe she'd be lying. You know what I mean? Say, Jolie, I got you, man. Like, come on, man. Would you do that? Never mind. I'm just playing.
anyways,
Come on.
we are officially transitioning. Capo has one more video for us, I believe.
It's well,
Is that the one that I got? This is the one that I got.
yeah, the one you got. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lead us into it, man, because I don't know what to it. Like
No, just play it. It's nothing to lead to.
Okay.
It's just one of those mic drops type things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'll let the lady lead for this one. You feel me? See, we're not misogynist over here. We call it how we see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're
But
gonna keep it real.
we're gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
but I know I will give you my perspective of the life I've lived and what I've been through and how I was the demon out here in these streets as Macahoch's left foot. Oh, the shenanigans I had and boy, look, because Jolie, I told Jolie and the whole ARP brought me up. I said something in the comments that ARP brought me up on this podcast, and I told him about the situation of I was sleeping at this married lady's house, and her husband was standing over me when I woke up. You've heard that story, so I told him that. So she look, that's nothing. I got shit that's worse than that. That's crazy.
I don't know why it's not playing, Capo.
Oh shit! I can wait a minute. I got you, player. Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. This is an audible, people.
Yeah.
This right here is an audible.
This is crazy. Why is it not fucking playing, man?
No, I got you. Cool.
Yeah.
Hold
Share
on.
your
Wait a
screen.
minute. Hold on.
Cause I got
is that it right there? No, I got you, man.
Yeah. Okay.
You see it right there?
Yeah. It's funny that you guys are talking about this. I just watched a movie with Megan Good. I'll never let you go. She had an affair on her husband and initially denied it. Exactly. I'm gonna say NB because I'm not gonna say the actual name. I'm gonna say NB. Exactly. Women don't admit when
the majority. They're not the minority. Jolie's a minority, man.
Yeah, most women ain't gonna tell the truth.
Truly. Shout out to Truly Lace.
Truly. Capo's
shout out to what was that Naughty?
I ain't saying that. I know how to say it. I'm just not saying that word, but that's what I'm saying. NB.
Yeah, you read
it. Yeah, you read
it. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to you. I'm gonna say NB. Shout out to NB. All right, here we go. Right here. There you go, Capo.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
You ready for this mic drop a little bit? I think it was a mic dropper.
I think I've seen this before.
I was like, I want to see BA's face when he's this. When I play this. I got you.
God has given men a capacity and a responsibility that women do not have, and we have to be honest about it. We can say he's not a man, he doesn't know how to lead, he doesn't whatever. There's still a capacity inside of him that God did not give us as women. And one of the biggest examples that I can give of that, imagine it's raining and you're in New York City And if you've ever been to New York City or in France and it starts raining and people start selling umbrellas on the street, those $5, $10 umbrellas, they're not worth much, but they get the job done until you get home. Imagine you have that man. You have the man that gets the job done, isn't anything special, but he gets the job done. That man, no matter how little you view him, is made to handle the rain. You were not made to handle the rain, but you were made to hold up that which can handle the rain. If you didn't have that umbrella, you would come back home smelling like what you were poured on, what poured on you. When a man comes back in as that umbrella, he gets dried quickly, water repellent, it falls off of him, and no matter how equipped you thought he was, he still was built for the rain.
She rapping
The
right now.
difference also, some of you want that Neiman Marcus umbrella. Some of you want the wood handle. Those things are heavy. And if God gave you a man like that, then you have to be the woman that can hold up that man. Because an umbrella that is not used, it can be for the rain, for the sun, it shields, it provides shade, it allows what's under it not to be touched. We are the vessel, not weaker. We are the vessel that was meant to let the one that God gave us be held up and used for what he was made. So now, as a wife, I want to say, I don't want to get wet. I don't want a sunburn. My skin's not built for that. So instead, I'm going to let the man be who he was meant to be. And if God gave me, which he did, my man's about as heavy as this table. That means God made me capable of holding him up. If my man is not doing what he was made to do, it's because I, as his wife, am not holding him up. One thing I will credit myself to is that that man can come and do what God has him to do, because on the back end, he is being held up and held down.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I can't.
Mic
I
drop.
can't. I have nothing to say. I don't have anything to say. She said everything. She said everything that needed to be said. She said everything that needed to be said, Capo. I can't. I'll have no talk. I
Gotta do their
can't.
job,
Oh
man.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. You got to do this and you got to do that. Yeah,
People
I don't
gotta do
got
their job,
nothing.
man.
She said,
People gotta do their job, man.
got to be strong enough to hold him up.
You ain't doing your job if you can't.
I can't say nothing. Smoke King, salute. He came in at the right
Smoke in the
time too.
building.
He came in with the bars when
Smoke
they
in the
spitting bars.
building.
Break down
Smoke
those bars,
good.
Smoke. Smoke, break down those bars, Smoke. That's
Break that
crazy.
down, man. How many bars she got, man? You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Salute to
I'm
Smoke
speechless.
Kings, man.
I'm
Another
speechless.
fossil. He's the youngest member of the fossil gang. There's nobody else gonna be coming in at that age of fossil gangship. You know, shout out to the brethren, man.
Oh my
You know what I'm
gosh.
saying?
Like what she just said was very, very powerful, but what she said is only for the it's
It's only for those that want to be that want to have a life. To be honest,
you
like
gotta
this
be
is what we're post. This is what we. And I look. I know I'm preaching, right? I'm not trying to preach, and I've learned at a late age.
earning
You know what I
ashes.
mean?
That's nasty.
So I'm on the back end of this age shit. And what my dating shit is just it's
That's powerful.
you know what I mean? It's hard out here for people that's out here dating. It is,
Capo.
especially this age, because we see this young shit, these YNs. We got all these old bitches out here trying to be YN bitches with their motherfucking eyelashes, they fake baby hairs, these dried up ass wigs, and they sit here talking like these young bitches, man. These young ass hoes out here, man. Be a woman, man. You my age. You should know better.
But
Well, why I say that? Because I've dealt with a lot of women my age.
they keeping up with the Joneses in today's ages. Like a lot of people, when you say keeping up with the Joneses, they think they talking about from from an economic financial level, right? But
Well,
no, it's
put it in these terms because
it's social.
these motherfuckers you talking to, these are Tyler Perry bitches and niggas. This is what the Tyler Perry's made. This is a Tyler Perry era.
Talks.
Bruh, I was out of, I was in St. Louis. And this is on topic. I was in St. Louis, and I was in bed. It was middle of the night. I looked up. I woke up and I seen on the TV. It was on BT.
I agree, Jolie.
They had it was an older couple. I don't remember what the show is. I've never watched the show. I guess the guy did something. It wasn't violent or anything to her. It was with what's them one shows, those sitcom shows, right? She pulled out a pistol. Like, get out my buffet. I didn't hear it because it was on low. I was like, what is? No wonder BT is not, doing shit. And why they declining, and then why they taking the BT wars. But it's all the downfall because black folks don't really give a fuck about BT awards. I mean the black artists for real, like the major ones. But go ahead, my bad. On a tangent.
What she said, she was on some next level. What this young lady just said, she was on some next level goddess shit. Because this is just my opinion, and this is how I've always seen it. Once my mind started to mature and I started to understand myself and I started to understand everything around me, the perspective that she's talking about is like, man, you start off as a queen and you start off as a king, right? But you elevate together and become as one. And once you come together, that's that godlike aura, being together as one. Because being a god, right? Once y'all together as one, you're able to create. You're able to create, like literally create. Mm-hmm. And to be able to even get to that level, both of y'all got to be able to hold each other up and hold each other down. Like that was powerful.
You move as one.
Move as one. And when you have issues,
especially at the beginning of the show, move as one.
Yes. That exactly that umbrella.
Like, man, I'm gonna play that again, man.
You want to get a wooden umbrella. You want to get this type of.
You want to get the expensive one. You don't know how to hold them down because they got options.
She said, "If
let me take it further. Let me take it further. Those expensive umbrellas, the Versace's and the Gucci's and the wooden handle ones." They got options. You need to relax. You know what I mean?
Hold up, play that one more time, Capo.
You're not made for that. You're not for all the regular people. Stop looking at the entertainers, the music artists, and their relationships. They move different from us. The majority of everybody in the world makes about 50,000 a year. Okay.
That's the United States is way less than that in the world. In the world is way less, but in the United States is about
in the United States.
Yeah.
My bad.
About 40 or 45.
Facts. Then you have the little 10% over there, the millionaires, the entertainers, and things like that. Then you have the wealthy. A lot of y'all don't deserve to be with anybody wealthy. Y'all still have the poor mindset. Y'all are in the matrix again. If y'all don't take that red pill, blue pill by now, y'all need to choose sides quick.
I'm,
I think
I
they
do,
did, but whatever.
I expect to be a millionaire and to get millions, and I can't even manage my own bank account. I can't even manage my bank account is -50 every time I get a credit card. I run it up and I go even further into debt. But I want to be a millionaire. You be a millionaire, you're gonna fuck up even more. That's all that means.
What was that movie that? What was that movie by Richard Pryor?
Yeah,
Had like 24 hours, 48 hours to spend like a
I forgot the
million.
name of the
It's a
movie.
million.
I don't know the name of the movie, but I know
Right,
what you're talking about though. Yeah,
man. Look at here. I understand that movie now.
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna manifest. I'm gonna every day I'm gonna manifest and I'm gonna say I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to have
Hmm.
this amount of money and I am a millionaire. But your ass can't even you can't even manage the little bit of change that you got in your pocket. How the fuck you gonna manage millions of dollars?
And for you,
That was a bar for a
that's
lot
a
of you
fact.
people out there that if
Mhm.
that went over your head, then it wasn't for you. And that's why you're probably never going to be a millionaire. You're probably never going to make over 6 figures ever in your life. If you understood what I just said, then you're in a great space. Why? Because you're going to be able to start to manage whatever the fuck that you got to actually start thinking and trying to apply yourself to possibly manifest that million and actually obtain it. But I'm going to leave it there. Anyways, Capo, I'm back.
So, oh shit, what was I gonna say? Fuck, it was right there. But anyway, let's just get to this right here real quick.
He said mad
Let's
ass
play it again.
video money.
Play it
My
again.
bad. My bad. I got my ad thing going. And this is a longer video, so it's gonna keep going ads. But hey, listen to these bars though, Trap. Shout out to Trap Buddha.
Shout out to Trap. You should get your bars up, nigga. Because who don't have premium? Like we content creators, you should have premium. I'm disgusted at people that is content.
The kid
Look.
says he said he get
I'm a
money. Yes.
respectfully. There's a lot of people that I follow that I'm in a chat that don't have premium. Right?
Yeah.
That's disrespectful to me. Like I got premium. I gotta sit here and watch your ads. Come on, man. I look up you. I look up to y'all. Like
I did
this
2
little
days ago.
nigga down here got. But stop playing. My bad.
He said I did 2 days ago. He got his bars up a few days ago, Capo.
My bad.
But
Trap salute.
run this one more
I
time for the people,
going.
man.
Has given men a capacity.
Hold on. She said God. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh shit.
This is for the people,
Yeah.
the men and women that are mature,
I'll
God
be right
fearing,
back. I'll be right back.
mature fearing, not mature fearing. What's the case? Because BA is not a Christian. He is a spiritual person, right? So for those, this is what we're here for, right here. This right here, men and women. This is what we're here for. Okay.
God has given men a capacity and a responsibility that women do not have, and we have to be honest about it. We can say he's not a man, he doesn't know how to lead, he doesn't whatever. There's still a capacity inside of him that God did not give us as women. And one of the biggest examples that I can give of that, imagine it's raining and you're in New York City. And if you've ever been to New York City or in France and it starts raining and people start selling umbrellas on the street, those $5-10 umbrellas.
It never rains in Southern California. That was my shit. My bad.
They're not worth much, but they get the job done until you get home. Imagine you have that man. You have the man that gets the job done, isn't anything special, but he gets the job done. That man, no matter how little you view him, is made to handle the rain. You were not made to handle the rain, but you were made to hold up that which can handle the rain. If you didn't have that umbrella, you would come back home smelling like what you were poured on, what poured on you. When a man comes back in as that umbrella, he gets dried,
Dry.
quickly, water
Fact.
repellent, it falls
Yep.
off of him. And no
Mhm.
matter how equipped you thought he still was built for the rain. The difference also, some of you want that Neiman Marcus umbrella. Some of
Yep.
you want the wood handle. Those things are heavy. And if God gave you a man like that, then you have to be the woman that can hold up that man. Because an umbrella that is not used, it can be for the rain, for the sun, it shields, it provides shade, it allows what's under it not to be touched. We are the vessel, not weaker. We are the vessel that was meant to let the one that God gave us be held up and used for what he was made. So now, as a wife, I want to say, I don't want to get wet. I don't want a sunburn. My skin's not built for that. So instead, I'm going to let the man be who he was meant to be. And if God gave me, which he did, my man's about as heavy as this table. That means God made me capable of holding him up. If my man is not doing what he was made to do, it's because I, as his wife, am not holding him up. One thing I will credit myself to is that man can come and do what God has him to do, because on the back end, he is being held up and held down.
Oh my God.
Bro,
Jesus Christ,
bro,
man.
that's how she flex. She got to flex. She flexing on him. She flexing on him.
Hey,
She was
hey,
so confident. Oh my gosh. Oh my
that's a
gosh.
fact. I want to let's a quick transition, because it is talking about, the man, the difference between man and boy, right? It's real quick. Some people don't know the difference between men and boys, and sometimes we gotta let them know. But go ahead, I'm right here. This transitions right into what we're talking about, man.
So what is the difference from a man versus a boy
when it comes to dating?
When it comes to dating, because
all right, I got you. You know what's interesting about this question? Women are so quick to refer to a man as a boy, but you're dating him. So maybe he's appealing to that little girl in you ain't healed. Maybe there's a little girl in you that still misses her daddy and didn't get the attention that she needed. Maybe it's a girl in you that hasn't matured her taste. So now you still enjoy and love boyish things and mentalities and games. So while you up there trying to chastise a man for acting like a boy, well, maybe you need to check the little girl in you to find that shit attractive. Sometimes that man is able to be a boy with you because you exhibit mommy energy. You want to raise that man just like you raised those children you got. That's the reason why you give him chance after chance after chance after chance after chance, because you believe in him. You're so used to raising boys into men because the ones you birth. Now you think you can make that quality.
Wait, no. This is where I disagree. I'm gonna let him go. There are some women out there that are raising boys. They're not raising them to be men. Because if you see these YNs behaviors, they lead off emotions, not logic. But carry on, brother. My bad.
Can bring those qualities into a relationship. Do you want to be his parent or his partner? Sometimes we have to fix the deficiencies within ourselves, whether it's a little girl or whether it's a woman inside is thinking that every man she meet, you got to mother him. So when you fix those deficiencies, you won't be asking this question, because those type of men wouldn't even be around you.
Like that, what he just said, I really, if anybody can clip that shit and just send it over, just send it to everybody. Send it to everybody. Just clip that shit and just send it to everybody. I don't give a fuck if the person is fucking 18 years old. I don't give a fuck if they are 50 or 51 or older. Send that shit. Because he just spit some facts. Because not only is it like that for women, is men have that same, it's a lot of men that walk around with that same approach. But opposite, vice versa. That was fucking crazy. In the battle rap world, we would call that a haymaker. He actually had a couple of them. He was dropping bombs. Salute to that
Yeah,
man for that.
that's a fact. And that's Capital Don, aka Capology Facts, with the transition of the year. You know what I mean? My transitions will be fire, man. You know what I mean? And they be in touch. See, this is why BA. So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like I'm unfiltered. I like to kind of keep it honest, kind of like 98%, right? Well, 95%, because the shit I can tell about battle rap, y'all will be disgusted. Okay. You know what? Never mind. No. What I was gonna say is, BA this year he wants to be prepared, right? And so he wasn't prepared today. I said, BA, fuck that. We can freestyle, right? We come from battle rap, right? I know I freestyle 98% of my shit. You know what I mean? There's about 2% I had talking points. But other than that, freestyle all the way. I don't give a fuck. But today I was like, man, look, we could freestyle it. We got some shit. You know what I mean? I know in my mind, I'm like, I know we're gonna hit certain things and things gonna tie into things gonna tie into, you know, a certain target points. And I got it's an alley oop to me, you know what I mean? Because I got to sit on deck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wonder if we really prepared for this shit for real. You know what I mean? This is all off the fly. Salute to BA. Look, BA, I got you there. Look, I got you. I'm gonna toot my horn, but I'm tooting our horn.
Transition of the year.
You know what I mean?
Transition of the year. That was powerful. That was a powerful transition. I wanna read what Smoke has to say. He says he was talking, but he ain't answered the question. I believe she asked what was the difference, if I'm not mistaken. And I think he kind of did in a way, but what he did was it's kind of like he read everything about her and just spit it back to her in a way that wasn't just for her. It was for everybody in the room to hear and listen, if that makes any sense. Like, Capo, did you want to actually tell the difference between a boy and a man from your perspective?
Well, I'm gonna start with. Well, he did answer the question. I think where the hiccup was the ending part when he said when that man is around, that he's like when that man would never be around. I think that part, that end part, I think that's the hiccup. If he would have said the difference between a boy and a man, that's the boy. He would never be around.
Yeah.
Because men are around you and you can know the difference between, like, to be honest, after all the trauma, right? Women, you can, if you really want to, because if you can't, that intuition shit is bullshit. That intuition shit y'all be talking about, why it only works when it's some fucked up shit? Why don't it work when the red flags are right there?
Yeah.
Like what are we talking about here? This it be the inconsistencies for me. the intuition. And the intuition of what? I have intuition of human beings, men and women. Intuition of my motherfucking peace. Y'all intuition only works when you think somebody motherfucking cheating or something, or you're trying to hide the fact. Bitch, you move with sloppy. And you trying to deflect from your motherfucking sloppiness to this man that's sitting here trying to give you love. But it is what it is, man. Look, my bad. Back on your left foot. Relax.
I wanted to say this, just for this is my opinion, for the young lady's question that asked the question, and this is just to me, and this is just from based off of my experience, is the separate a boy from a man is so many different layers to that, but one of the main layers that I've learned in my 40 plus years on this planet is, as a boy, I didn't know what the fuck I really truly wanted. I didn't know. But as a man,
You
I
did
know
know.
No, I
No,
did
no,
not.
no, you did not.
No. How you gonna
No,
tell
no,
me
no.
about what I know?
This is why I said I'm
You
not
let
trying
me fit. You cut me
Okay.
off when I'm fucking trying to get
Okay.
to my point. Damn, Capo. Capo's like, no, you gonna tell. I'm like, damn, let me.
No,
Well, the second
okay,
part, the second part, what I was about to say, the second part is, as a grown man, as a man, right? Especially when it comes to a woman, specifically in the dating world, I know what I'm looking for, and I know what I really truly want. As a young man, I didn't. I knew that I wanted to be. I wanted to talk to a bunch of different women, but I didn't know what and I didn't know what I truly wanted. Everything was based off of everything that I thought I wanted. It was based off of TV, what I experienced watching, books and movies that I watched, which that shit is fantasy. And that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say.
Yep.
There you go, Capo. Capo was like, no, what you said you wanted. I'm like, oh shit, my fuck,
No,
Capo. Capo.
my bad. I want to apologize to BA. I'm wrong when I'm wrong, right? I jumped the gun a little bit. That was and my trigger finger was like bye bye. I got a 45. My shit is hair trigger. You know what I mean? No, I don't have nothing to say. You cleared that right on up because I was gonna say the same thing. We move from what we see in the world. It's facts.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think we're at the end of the show.
That's a fact, Jolie.
You know where we are at our crush of the weeks, and I think you went first last week.
Mm-hmm.
So we are at the end of the show. We do this. We got to show our show the ladies some love, even though we show them love all throughout the episode, our episodes or whatnot. But crush of the week, man. This particular woman is she was a movie star back in the day. And I always had a thing for her. She never really had the big roles in the movies, but I first remember seeing her in Harlem Nights. She actually played the role of a character called Sunshine. If you don't know who Sunshine was talked about. She had that. Well, her character had that good, and you can throw it up. You could throw that good up in the sky, and it would turn it'd turn a dark sky into sunshine. That's what Sunshine was. Dope character that she played, right? And then she transitioned and she played in the movie Boomerang, where she was gorgeous in that. They did do the little feet thing with her in the movie that was kind of crazy, but it's a movie, right? And then where I really, really had a thing for her was Waiting to Exhale. And who am I talking about? Where is my thing at? There we go. This beautiful woman still, I mean, she's I think she's in her 60s now, but like back in those times and days, she was one of the ones. Layla Rashawn was Capo. She was one of them ones to me, man, for years. As a child, into my teenage years, I was looking like, oh my God, she is freaking perfect. perfect. I didn't know her personally,
Mm-hmm.
but just from the way that she portrayed herself on camera, you see little interviews, you read. Y'all remember Jet magazine? Because she was in Jet magazine too. I remember reading an article about her and everything in Jet when I was younger. Come on, man. I know y'all, a lot of y'all like Jet magazine. What the hell is Jet magazine? Get your bars up. You don't know? Please go look it up. But yeah, I remember she was the truth, and she will forever have a spot in my heart as one of my childhood sweethearts that I would look at and I would look for her in movies and be like, damn, she got it. But Layla Rashawn, everybody, Layla Rashawn, Capo.
Yeah, she was one of my favorites too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This young lady, I'm gonna show her picture, right?
Michael B.
And
Jordan.
y'all are not going to know who she is, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to show her picture that I have posted up right now. This young lady is one of low key one of the let me see a underrated actress.
She's in a classic too. She was in a classic,
She's in
Capo.
a classic movie.
Classic, yeah.
That is a hood movie that everybody should know who she is. If you don't know who she is, like I told BA, you gotta hold an L. You know what I mean? This face, you might not know who she is. I respect it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That means you don't follow her. You know what I'm saying? Her real name is Lisa. Okay. So I'm gonna click this off right here, and I'm gonna cut paste this motherfucker right here, and this, so I can show y'all who I'm referring to. You see this lovely young lady in Friday 2 next to Ice Cube. The Mexicans, the
Carla.
no one locked doors. Gracias.
Carla.
From Friday 2.
The truth.
You see, I'm bringing y'all mother back in time. You know what I mean?
The truth.
Shout out to Carla, aka her name is Lisa. You could follow her. Where's she at? Well, let me go double back. Y'all can follow Lisa Lisa 6444. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. This is my crush of the week. Follow her. She's doing her little thing. You know what I mean? I think she is a lawyer now or something like that.
She doing something. She doing that thing outside of
Yeah,
the entertainment industry. Yeah, definitely.
right. That's a fact. She got in her bio lead actress in next Friday movie. Humanitarian, you know what I mean? Work related, you know what I mean? So, you know, I do like following the people that are caught up in the demon realm. I do. It's nice to follow people that's not in that demon realm.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who demons are, then you need to work on yourself to get to know that. But until then, that's my crush of the week, Lisa, aka Carla.
Daddy, I remember watching that when I was younger too. I was like, Craig, you better get her.
No,
Craig.
He did too.
He
didn't give me love. Fuck them essays. You know what I mean? Fuck, I'll sneak in this motherfucker and steal my shit back. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, we about to fuck in your brother's room and shit like that. You know what I mean?
He went to go get the hydraulic pump full of cash.
Right.
And ran into her and was like, fuck this money.
One thing I got in common with this movie?
What's up?
My back. My back. Motherfucking
shout out to Disney. Shout out to not Disney World. You said you went to
Six Flags, man.
Six Flags. riding on them fucking them
No,
badass rides with no
the
pads.
Screaming Eagle.
The Screaming Eagle. Don't ride
If
that
y'all
shit.
want to
That's what
know
he said.
my story, y'all go follow me on TikTok. It's over there on TikTok right now. Capology Facts. Capology Facts. You can Google me. You can chat GBT me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just tell you that now. I need the chat GBT to change to add to get your game up on that too. And you know what I mean with BA. I need chat GBT to do that because I'm in chat GBT and Google. I'm sure BA is too. You know what I
Hey,
mean? We've
Get Your
been here
Bars Up
for a
Media
very
is
long time.
Get Your Bars Up
You know
Media
what I
is
mean?
definitely in there.
Yeah,
Definitely in
get your
there.
bars. I mean, not BA. Not BA's.
They
My
don't even
bad.
niggas don't even know. They be like, yeah, I'm cool with Get Your Bars Up Media. I'm cool with them.
Right.
I'm like that. I'm BA. BA. That's what they call me. They don't call me
Oh,
Get Your Bars
facts.
Up Media. It's not my name. It's not my name. It's not my name. But anyways,
That's a fact.
my last words, my last game of the day for the week is super simple this week because the last couple weeks I've been going on these soliloquies, going just like fucking crazy and just getting even deeper, which a lot of y'all should go back and look at those other episodes at the end of it, especially because it's free game. And y'all know me. If y'all fuck with me, y'all know I ain't giving no more free game out like that. This is the most game that you're going to get from me with this show with Capo. And it took Capo to get me to come back and even do this shit. So salute to Capo.
Yeah,
But
Capo to do what?
to get back and do this shit, to get back
No,
and do
he
this shit.
lying. He lying.
Anyways,
It took BA to come back and do this. It didn't take Capo. It didn't take me at
anyways,
all. I just agree. I just say, hell, you damn right, nigga. I don't know why what took you so long. It's
yo,
just like when push it when
this is
not push it T what's his brother's name
Malice.
when Malice had a conversation with his father and say, should I come back to rapping? That's what that was. Like, I'm not your father, but you
Yo,
I guess you my father. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
anyways, before Capo said whatever he just said, uh, my game of the week
You ain't
is
gonna put this on me. I'm just saying that.
stop um for everybody. This is for everybody, for the men and for the ladies. Stop letting people play with you, man. Stop letting people play with you. Stop letting people play with your time. When it comes to you as an individual, continue to be you and do you. And whoever fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. If they don't, they not. And another thing about people playing with you that I have to say before we get up out of here as well is, it's a lot of people that want to spin the block. It's a lot of ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, ex-friends, and all of that shit that you know that you didn't try to give these people a chance to be in your space and to communicate and be cool with it, but they fucked it off. And if they fuck it off, and they fucked it off multiple times, they're probably gonna fuck y'all relationship off again. So stop circling the block, because all they doing is playing with your emotions to burn extra fucking time and to actually see what the fuck you got going on when it's really none of their business. It's your business. So continue to move forward. Stop letting these people take up your time, and stop letting these people fucking play with you and play with your emotions and the way that you move and your way of life. Stop it. Get your bars up. That's all I got, Capo.
It's a fact. I'm add this to your what you just ended off of is for those who that like to say y'all Christian, right? God like to play with you. You want to act like you live in the right path, you doing the right thing and shit like that until he tests you to see if you're really about what the fuck you talking about. Because the only one that can judge you is him, correct? Okay. I don't have nothing. That's all I had to say. Hey.
All right, man. Once again, man, shout out to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and X that tuned in today. And for the ones of you who will be tuning in later, appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. This is episode Get Your Game Up, episode 305. Another dope show. And we were actually more prepared than I thought we were going to be. Well, Capo's always prepared, but me, I was more prepared this week. So I appreciate y'all for getting through this with us and representing.
I'm your partner. I'm your partner. You know what I mean? I know how to hold you down, nigga. You know what I mean?
Vice versa.
You my homie. Like you my loved one. Like I will never sit here and let us fall horribly. You know what I mean?
Everybody like, what the fuck they up there? Are they going to
so
say
I
something?
know if
what are they looking for?
If I start my shit, you know what I mean, it will energize you to get in your bag.
Because I was,
but
dead.
I appreciate BA. He was dead as fuck. Yeah, man.
That 5 mile walk. Hopefully y'all getting y'all steps in. That 5 mile walk wore my ass out today. So, but
yeah,
Capo gave me some energy, and we
man, I got you, man.
We nailed another show, but yeah, man, appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man, and we'll be back next week to do the same thing. So make sure you get your game up. Anything else to say, Capo?
Nope. Salute to y'all, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel,
and share.
Go to Get Your Bars Up Media. Get Your Bars Up Media. Get Ya Bars Up is YA. Bars is with the Z. Media. Go subscribe over there. Hit that like button. Subscribe to Capology Facts if you're over there on Get Your Bars Up Media. Go subscribe to his reaction channel. Get your game up. Get your bars up reactions. Go subscribe to my reaction channel, Capo Reacts. Salute to the people. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the ones that want to keep us coming back and doing this show and just getting, some different vibes. Salute.
Grown ass men expressing. Get under another to get over one. That doesn't necessarily work.
Yeah, man. Don't.
Trust me, as somebody that's done that probably more than often in my past, life, didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. It never worked for me. Actually, I ended up fucking up another person. I ended up fucking up some more shit that I shouldn't even be fucking up.
Still caught up, man. That's what Usher's song caught up. That's what it is. Still caught up, man. Stop it. We both know what you are.
I would recommend that you probably want to walk the fuck away and just get the fuck away from that shit. in her face, man.
It's ass and titty, and that's all I see. How do you want me to approach you?
You want a real nigga.
I can't ask her masculine things just like she can't ask me feminine things. But why hate on us? We just out here trying to get your game up. That's all.
Side account.
That's great.
Or your emergency fund, your escape fund. So you couldn't even help when the nigga was hurt. That's why I say you need to find the one that really loves you, because anytime a lot of women are trying to escape relationships, they're only there because they can get taken care of. They don't got to do much.
Security.